Welcome in, welcome back. Guys, Philadelphia is just not known for their cheesesteaks, right? They also have this a roast pork sandwich with broccoli rabe in it. We're going to start making that today so we can eat it tomorrow while we watch the football game. All right, so let's get started. All right, guys, we got our Weber Connect, right? I really trust this. Is why I'm not using the Traeger temperature gauge, but I'm using this. I just really trust it. And here's our meat, guys. This is a pork butt. I'd say it's probably about 3 pounds, right? I bought a small one because I just wanted to make sandwiches for one day and maybe have some leftover for lunch, one lunch. So I've salt, pepper, and garlic this up. Guys, this is not an official Philly roast pork sandwich. It's not. This is my way of doing it. But yeah, so this is going to go in our grill. And guys, let me put some water down here. I just want to have a heat barrier between my meat and the bottom of the grill. Okay, let's go down. Not only are we putting moisture in here, right? We're also giving us a nice little heat barrier. And guys, we're not taking this all the way to like 210, like if we were doing pulled pork. We're taking it to about 190. All right, but we're gonna wrap this also. So I just want to give this smoke for about an hour, and that's it, guys. All right, guys, it's been about an hour now, and that's how much smoke we got on this, right? Now I am going to not use this because I don't know what that is right there. I'm gonna put this on the side, and we're gonna go back in with a new pan, guys, and I'm just going to move my meat onto the pan. Put our pan up here, and then, guys, I made some chicken stock. Right, I should have made some pork stock, but I'm making chicken stock. And we're going to just go in about halfway up. Well, what am I doing here? We're going to braise this, guys. That's enough. And then let's just season our broth. I've got some thyme leaves. About 1 tablespoon. Some on top. You know what? Maybe a little bit more. 1.5 tablespoons. And then I got this Greek seasoning here. Greek freak seasoning. That's 1 tablespoon of that. You know, maybe just 2 tablespoons. Now I'm gonna give this a spin. Guys, I'm gonna get some aluminum foil, cover this up. All right, guys, and we're gonna close this down. Right now, currently, we're at 93 degrees. We're gonna take this to 190, guys, and I'm gonna turn my temperature up to 300 degrees. Right now we're at 225. Now, guys, we reached 190. We'll see this baby tomorrow. All right, guys, so it's day 2 now, right? We got our broccoli rabe, right? I'm gonna show you the meat in a minute, but let's just get this chopped up and ready to go. I made sure I washed these off pretty good. Let me dump that water. I'm just going to take the bottoms off. It may be a little woody, right? All right, and I'm just going to cut these down, guys. Okay, I'm going to put this in the pan here just so we're ready to cook them down. We'll be ready. All right, guys, let's take a look at our meat. I did spill it, taking it out the refrigerator. And that's what we look like, guys. Now, our chicken stock, look at that. It kind of congealed a little bit there. You see that? Guys, this is going to be some good stuff here. All right, guys, now let's work on the broccoli rabe. All right, guys, I'm going to go down with a little bit of avocado oil. And guys, this pre-chopped garlic, I've been all on this. I mean, so I'm just going to go in with some of that. some pre-chopped garlic. Let's say that's enough. I would say that's what, like three cloves of garlic. Now, broccoli rabe is a little wet, so that's good because we need to add water so our garlic doesn't burn. And I'm going to hit this with a little bit of salt. That's probably about a half a tablespoon. And then a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes, guys. Not much, just a pinch or two. Now, guys, I'm going in with just a little bit of that chicken stock, right? Why not? And let's give this a twirl. I'm gonna go in with some black pepper. I'm gonna just cover this for a minute or two. Alright guys, you know what? I'm gonna turn the fire off. Let that steam up for a minute while we slice up our meat. Hey guys, this is what we look like. Let's take a quicker look at that. I'm going to slice this up real thin. I'm going to cut this in half. That's what we look like on the inside, guys. And our grain is running this way. So I'm going to slice down this way. Nice and thin slices, guys. Alright, we got our meat all sliced up. Now it's time to heat this up. I'm going to get some of this leftover chicken stock or au jus, whatever you want to call it. That's going in. That should be more than enough. Alright, and they're just going to warm everything through. Alright guys, our meat is nicely heated through. I'm going back in with our broccoli. Guys, this is all coming out and going into a sandwich, right? And let's plate this baby up. Alright, just so you know, we got our provolone down, right? And our provolone is gonna act like a barrier so our bread doesn't get so wet, right? Because we're putting in some juicy meat, right? Guys, I've never actually had this before out of Philly, but I would imagine you would take this meat, close this over. I would assume that you probably would get some mayonnaise on this, but we're not going to put it. I'm going to slice this down the middle. And like any good sandwich, it needs to marinate, guys. So we're going to wrap it. Like it's ready to go. So I'm gonna put this on the side and let it sit for about 2 minutes, right? 2 or 3 minutes. And then we're gonna open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. Okay guys, let's look at that. Look at that cheese. See guys, you just gotta wait a few minutes. Any good sandwich, chopped cheese, Philadelphia, gotta let that cheese do its job, guys. And that's what this looks like on the inside. Now this sandwich is not mine. I'm going to put this back and I'm going to invite the other people in the house to come down and get their sandwich. Alright guys, so this one is mine. This is the one with the mayonnaise. We let it sit for a minute. You know, just like if we went to the car. Let's give this a slice. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Let's give this a taste. Guys, the broccoli rabe. Where you going? Slightly bitter. You got the provolone cheese. Guys, the meat is nice and tender. Guys, like, subscribe. Who would have thought this, right guys? Let's go Jets. Now who would have thought Philadelphia We have a second sandwich.